Hi, everybody. We are live. How's it going? It's the Blue Hedgehog here, aka Mr. Daniels. Hopefully, everybody's doing well tonight because I am too. Welcome to episode number 11 of the PCSRA Talk Show. As you notice on the title of your screen, it says, I support Hannah slash, I think it's Hedgehogs for Life. That's because what we've been doing the entire week is that we are doing a special hashtag for our friend Hannah, and yeah, it's Team Hedgehog for life. I had to look it up since I had to send the deal out to everybody. So before you start commenting in the chat, be sure to take note of the description so that way you all know what is expected of you. And of course, while I'm doing the talk show, I'm also going to be doing some college football, but I'm not going to be commentating some college football. I'm just going to be playing. So what I can do is, look at the chat, read the chat, and yeah. So how is everybody on this Thursday night or in Australia, Friday afternoon, Friday evening? Hopefully everyone had a great day at school in Australia, or everyone's having a good night. So yeah, I had a wonderful day, or wonderful Thursday. So I've been I was thinking of like doing some awesome shirts. Hi Q man, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you had a wonderful day today. Um yeah. Just one quick announcement while we're on the talk show and on the subject of something. Um if I end up going to a basketball game tomorrow, would you guys like to see us commentate a basketball game from my you're expecting snow tomorrow. Ooh, that's not good. Would you like for me to broadcast one of my Armada's basketball games? If yes, please tell me in the chat if I end up going. So, if not, of course, I will still have episode number 11. I think it's episode 12 of Hell's Kitchen. So, yeah. But I thought, if I do a basketball coverage, hi, Kyle Langland. How are you guys doing tonight in the chat? Anyone's asking, I'm playing college football. I'm not doing college football commentary because it is a talk show. But I was, coming up with ideas about, about, next week, or not next week, about tomorrow. If I end up going to a basketball game, would you like me to commentate that game? Because I don't know if you've seen my commentating skills on a basketball game. I want to see how many subscribers I could get. That could be interesting. I thought it would be, entertainment. Yeah, hashtag Team Hannah. I thought it would be entertaining, for you guys, because you don't know how I started my commentating career. Of course, football and all that, and I could also do a football one in the near future. Only like home games, so hopefully, if you guys think that's a good interest, please tell me in the chat. I can do that for you guys. So, yeah. Another quick announcement is that due to the fact I've been a little bit stressed, I more than likely will not be on episode number something. I think it's episode number 72 or something like that on the talk show. So, and I do apologize, to Elijah for this. So, hopefully you guys understand the situation as far as where I'm going is concerned. So, yeah. I'm alright, man. Just, can't believe the weekend's already here. Good lord. Five. Yeah. So it's been an interesting week. I told Elijah I was going to take a few weeks off because I'm really kind of nervous. Going into my first weekly show of 2018, I'm kind of a bit nervous as far as that's concerned. Because the only thing I'm going to cover is only the Rolex 24 and a preview of the Ozone Amateur Series, which I've more than likely what I'm only going to preview is the Ozone Amateur Series for the weekly show. And if we can get NR, back from my channel, more than likely we'll bring back Inside PCSRA and possibly do it on YouTube. But for right now, that's the only two things I will recap on for the weekly show this Monday is the Ozone Amateur Series and the uh, Rolex 24 and the Ozone Amateur Series. Sorry, I was getting a little off track with what I was saying. So. But yeah. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to the new season of the Ozone Amateur Series. So yeah, if you guys have any questions of how that series will go, it's like my game. We have a flag. Oh, for goodness sake! I was trying to get a touchdown, but I didn't. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah. That's just pretty much how it sums up, so. But, yeah. I have some other things I need to, as I'm drinking my Coke here. I may or may not do a Friday night vlog. I don't know how I'll feel, but, we'll just have to see. So. But if you guys, now if I end up going to a basketball game, if you want to see some awesome commentary on basketball, which I know I'm going to fail at it, good luck. Because I've not commentated a basketball game for Putnam City in a long time, and oh, it's going to be fun if I end up doing it. So. So. And I'm already, feeling. I have a pretty bad feeling about the talk show, on Saturday because one, I'm kind of concerned that something like what happened on the last talk show. I have a bad feeling history could repeat itself on the talk show. I'm not trying to choose sides here, and I'm not trying to make Elijah feel bad here, but I'm really not feeling too confident about the talk show, really. Because, that's my concern. I don't know about you guys' concern, but I cannot get something going. Good God. Forget it, we'll punt. So. But yeah, that's my only concern as far as that is. The only question is, however, is how the rest of the week's gonna go. So. So. Do you guys agree that it could be the case? Last week we had an incident on the talk show. Do you think history could repeat itself, or do you think it'll be different? Because I think it's going to be a totally different, totally the same thing, but possibly different. I don't know. I'm not trying to choose sides here. I'm just trying to give you my opinion. So yeah. Yeah. And the reason I'm doing the talk show tonight is because I don't want to do it tomorrow because I have episode 12 of Hell's Kitchen to do. I may not go to the game tomorrow because my reactions probably is more important than the basketball game, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to choose sides here, but that's my concern as far as that is. So, and pretty much since Travis screwed me out of NR, you know, it's getting depressed. That I've worked so hard getting up to race 19. Yeah, but really, I just put a lot of effort into all the races, and now it's ruined. So I really don't know if I want to do it again. Really, if I want to, I don't know if this is the right move for me moving forward. And I'm not trying to choose sides, and I'm not trying to be rude about it, but you know, my only problem is that if whoever does help me out with this, I'm worried I'm gonna get blown off. You know, because if Travis didn't fuck it up, we would have already had all the races done recording. But no, it's ruined. So I really don't know what to do. Really, if another incident like this happens, because now my channel's gonna get boring as fuck. No offense, but I mean, I just don't know. I'm really not feeling confident at all. I really don't want to take another year off, or the series that I made is ruined. I have to come up with a plan and fast, but I don't know how I'm going to get a laptop. I know how to download NR103 and OBS and GIMP, but the only problem is I don't know about a laptop. That's my concern. If you know what I mean. Because I know Kyle wasn't with us when we did my 2016 races, and it was a chaos, and I should have not deleted my data. If I would have not deleted my data, I would have let Kyle see all the PCSRA races from 2016. Thank you to the person who just liked the video. But I'm just saying, you know. So, yeah. Thank you for 2 likes, folks. You know, so, you know, and I'm just going to tell you a good story, Hi, Top. How are you doing, my friend? You know, I mean, because, before my dad took, I'll just tell you an interesting story. I used to have that laptop that's in the living room, but not anymore. So I don't know when I'm gonna get a new one. But did you also know the more money, and I've also started with this AdSense deal, which I really starting to enjoy, because with every view, I'm starting to gain money, and that's good for my account. Because if something happens to my mom, all that money I earn on YouTube is going straight to my account, so I could cover all the expenses and all that yada yada yada. I can pay my bills. If I get married, and I get my wife involved in YouTube, it's gonna help us pay our bills and all that good stuff. Because it's something I love doing. I love doing YouTube. I mean, I've done YouTube for this this year will be my 5th year doing YouTube. Yeah, because I started back in 2013 after I graduated, and I've never I never regret it since. Started like I think it was June 13th or something like that. 2013 is when I joined YouTube. Even though my channel says July 11th, it was June 13th is when I joined YouTube, and I've never regretted. It'll be my 5 years. It'll be a 5 year anniversary on YouTube, and I never regret it. I love making videos. Of course, I should have, if I would have had my iPhone like during my junior and senior year, I would have done a vlog of band camp and uploaded it on YouTube so I could show you guys a little tour, record it all, put it all in a vlog in one video, and you guys are gonna like it, you know, because that's something I love doing. I even had, the bands, I've gotten like more views. So if I continue getting, and of course, my goal is to get to 10,000 views because my channel is going to be reviewed by YouTube. So that way That way I'm following everything as far as guidelines are concerned. So that's easy. So yeah, because I've been working on customs is what I've been doing lately. Because you know to is to this entire community, which is pretty dang cool. Yeah, I even joined the NR community because I made my. I think I think Halloween weekend this year will mark my 5 year anniversary of my debut in the NSRA, and I've been in the NSRA for a long time. My first NSRA race was in the Mobile One Cup Series at Daytona in season 6, and since then I've never regretted. Because the thing is, if I end up getting a charter, if we stay in the charter, I could give it to Chloe Erickson as so she can run 46. I might need to ask Seth if he can make a car for her, and then he can send me the car, and I can make the pit box. Excuse me, because Richard, who did my if you guys weren't aware, if you didn't know, um, Richard, before I did paint schemes with by Bulldog, I've been getting cars from Richard that I've been using, because I'm not very good at painting, so I always ask for help on paint. But when I start getting my laptop and NR Gen 3 and GIMP, I'm gonna have to start getting used to painting my own customs, and that's something that's gonna be a trick. I'm gonna struggle at first, but I'll get better and better as the custom goes along, and of course I'm gonna have to make a bunch of changes. Instead of the Camping World Truck Series, I'm gonna use my custom logo that Elijah made for me last year. I'll just slap it on the trucks, and I can change the banners because I've learned a tip on how you can change banners on custom rides. You can just erase the Camping World or the Xfinity and all that, and replace it with your own custom logo for the main banner. And more than likely, I'll start doing that, with all the customs. Even though it's going to be a lot, but, it's worth it. So that way you know what series is what. So, of course, I'll be right back. I gotta put something on. I am back. Oh, there was something else I was going to talk about, for the weekly show. I'm going to talk to you guys about, my debut in FARC, where I started last. And even though I did get involved in an incident, it's fun being around. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys on the weekly show about my awesome achievement I got. 9th place. Yeah, so. Because I started dead last in my FARC debut, and guess where I finished? P13. How, you ask? Attrition. Oh, man. And the funny thing was, that race was run on my birthday. That was the funny part. Yeah. I think, wait, the talk show is tomorrow? I thought it was Saturday. I thought it was Saturday. Because on Elijah's deal, it said Saturday was the talk show, not tomorrow. I'll need to check, unless Elijah changed it. Because I swore he kept it on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I looked it up. Well, the good news is I might make the talk show. The catch, however, is that I'm only going to miss the first 90 minutes. You know why? Because I'll be at work the first 90 minutes of the talk show. Unless Elijah can let me, unless I get off work early. But, oh yeah, I forget. I'm taking a few weeks off from Team Hedgehog. That's why. But, I told Elijah I was not going to be on the talk show because, like I said, I would be at work the first 90 minutes of the talk show. Now, the only exception to that is if I get off work extremely early, like let me say like 6 o'clock my time, that would be 7 Eastern, 4 out west. I might make it, but I have to PM Elijah that I just got off work. Yeah, because what he told me, on Fridays is like mom week and Saturdays is like dad week. I think that's what I'm going through. So, yeah. Um. Oh, there was something else I need to tell you guys in the chat. And if this special hedgehog comes across this wonderful stream, which is Mark Davis, if I do not hear back from Mark between now and then, I will need to say the following statement. I want to wish, today is the 11th. Friday, tomorrow is the 12th. By the way, don't forget on Facebook Live, episode 12, Hell's Kitchen, live with me. 6:45, I will go live. 7 o'clock, my time, the show will start. I already figured out who I'm gonna have a guest for. It's on Facebook. If you're not friends with me, rather, on Facebook, and you want to, you can do so, and you can join me for that for that fun episode. Of course, tomorrow we're gonna go from 7 chefs to 5. Yes, we're gonna have a double elimination, which I'm really looking forward to. The double elimination, which is going to be a key factor. So, yeah, this double elimination really is going to figure out who the 2 chefs Gordon Ramsay thinks that will not become the next head chef at Hell's Kitchen restaurant in Sin City. So, yeah. So don't forget to join me for that show. That will be a lot of fun. You know, of course, it'll be almost like a talk show, but it's also a reactions. Um, and also, if you guys aren't aware, the same rules that I put for the talk show also is in effect in the reactions. So, yeah. The thing I want to mention is I don't know how in the world William Brock didn't get his video taken down. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. I don't know how in the Flying J did his video not get taken down. Which I'm a little which I'm amazed it hasn't been taken down this long. And he did it Monday, and I'm amazed it's taken them this long to not realize it's not been taken down. If you know what I mean. It's like, wow. It's like, wow, YouTube, you've not. In fact, funny thing to note, there's like some college football videos that have gone up on YouTube. Neither of them have been taken down. Even they have the old Oklahoma, Texas, where we assassinate Texas like hell, like 63-28. Mantrio wants to stream the Super Bowl for the sheer viewers he gets. XD. I'm also thinking about doing the reactions for the Super Bowl as well. That was another thing I was going to mention to you guys. I'm possibly going to do the reaction for the Super Bowl and stream it live. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah. Of course, Blue Junior has to stay at school till 5. Weird thing is, Blue Junior, my Hedgehog son, uh, he's got, like, different times when he gets off school. Like, you know, Monday through Thursday, he goes in at 7, gets off at 4:30. Tomorrow, he goes in at 7, doesn't get off till like 5:30 or 6. Because I think they're doing like assembly. That's going on tomorrow at his school, so he's gonna be there for a long day of school. And he's the only hedgehog that gets out of school late. In fact, he's not gonna get spring break off. The week of St. Patty's Day, he's gonna be at school. So yeah, it sucks to be him, but hey, at least I'm not him. As far as school, he has to go to school like Memorial Day. He has to go to school 4th of July. He has to go to school pretty much every day. It's like, yeah. You know why? Because Oklahoma City has this freaking year-round deal that's going on in Oklahoma. Oh, can you imagine doing freaking year-round school? Never a fun thing, if you ask me. Have you guys ever done, like, have you guys ever done year-round school where you go to school, like, in August and you get, like, 3 weeks of summer, 3 weeks off for summer vacation? That's, like, lame. I can't imagine doing year-round school. My God, that would be a hellstorm. Hell, freaking Australia, they start school in January. They don't get out till like freaking December. December, like a week before Christmas, which is weird. Like, how the hell do you go to school and you don't get off till like December? 4. Nor could I. I just had to look at the chat. I mean, doing, year round school, that's like saying, oh, I'm gonna go to school every freaking day, excluding weekends. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Blue Junior has to go to Bible school tomorrow, Saturday. Sunday, I don't know if he has to go to school Saturday and Sunday. I think he's got lecture Saturday and Sunday, which is at school. Sucks to be him. Of course, he had Saturday school one time for doing something bad. So yeah, of course, he had to go to in-school restriction the first day he came back from his suspension. I thought to myself, my God, dude, how the fuck do you get an in-school restriction the first day you come back? You know, I was threatening to I was threatening to forego my senior year. Like, they try to take away my deal, and I was like, if you try to suspend me, I'm going to I'm going to protest this school. So, but yeah, I will admit I despise the modern school system, but that gets kind of political. Exactly. I mean, another thing is, with politics, with the crap that's been going on lately as far as politics. Of course, you know why we banned politics from the Elijah Gordon talk show. Of course, I'm not going to talk about politics on the talk show, like what the hell's going on around the world, because that's another that's another topic to discuss. So, but anyway, um, I mean, going to school is one thing, but going to school in starting school in January and you don't get out till freaking December. That's like saying, oh, I'm gonna be. And of course, you don't get a lot of time as far as you don't get a lot of time as far as vacation is concerned. It's like, yeah, it's like really dang weird. So, and of course, you guys would agree with me that you guys will agree with me that the that the school district, uh, Putnam City. Funny thing is, everybody's saying, "Oh, we started school." Guess what? We don't start. We started like band camp. Of course, I had to go to two band camps in high school from freshman to senior year. One during July, I think actually two in July. One for summer band camp at SWASU, or Southwestern Oklahoma State University. That's what it stands for. And then one at my school, which was at Putnam City. And doing two band camps, you know, when I was doing like besides Wasu can kind of get nerve wracking if you ask me. So yeah. Hi, Blue Cat. How are you doing? If you're wondering what we're talking about schools, is what we're talking about. I wonder how many views I'm gonna get, for the talk shows and all that. You're doing okay? That's wonderful. Glad you're doing all right, my friend. But, oh wow, we got 5 viewers already. Damn, never thought the talk show would be popular. And of course, I've been seeing other countries disliking my videos. Like, dude, it's a talk show. That was just weird. It's all 5 viewers. Like, damn. Probably they started disliking the videos. Like, guys, you realize that's a talk show. Funny thing is trolls. I'm guessing trolls. Oh, it's still 4-0. Oh, how do you get? Wow, 4 likes. Wow. You know what really pisses me off is that when I uploaded the Clash the other night, or I think a couple of weeks ago, it got one dislike right out of the gate. I was like, what the fuck? And then I find out it was a fucking person from Venezuela. It's not really. I really don't like. Hmm. Yeah, Venezuela. Yeah, I looked it up on my deal, like my data, like my video review or something like that. You know what I mean? And then I found that Venezuela, like, saw a dislike. I thought to myself, really? Why the fuck from Venezuela wants to dislike my video? I mean, hello, it's freaking NR2003 for crying out loud. And of course, people have been starting to dislike Elijah Gordon's videos. I was like, really? I swear to God, John Gilbert. You know another person that really pisses me off is John Gilbert. You know why? Because every time Seth Cole starts a new series, is like, why did my core not? Yeah, Diego Yepes is Venezuelan. Oh, I don't know if it was him or if it was somebody else that started disliking my videos. Even though I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's ever seen my videos. Like after 5 seconds, wow. It was like after I. Oh, by the way, if you've not seen the Clash or the 500 or the duels suggestion, you can go watch it. I'll put a link in the description. So, because my concern, you know, is trying to do 3 divisions or 4 in this case. More than likely, I might just focus on trucks and Buffalo Wild Wings because neither of those two series have started up. And I'm only going to do excuse me, about 42 cars. So, oh, and I've been trying to get it serves no point. Exactly. Exactly. Uh, I need to start figuring out who I'm going to replace Daniel Williams as far as the 88 ride is concerned because Daniel Williams is not gonna be allowed to sign up for my series. Not only have to replace Daniel Williams in the booth, I have to replace him in the fucking series. Yeah. But I might tell my parents if you want to, because I want to buy NR203 off the internet, so because that would be good for the game. Because it'll already be updated, it'll already have the mods in the game, I don't have to deal with it. All I have to do is just upload the, get the cars in the game, and the track file. But I'll have to do it, on a different one with the gas. Or if I get a laptop for my birthday. So yeah. Well, if I get a computer from Bobby Crosby, wow, can you imagine that? It's like, yay, now I can do NR races. So. Because more than likely, here's what my plan is going to be. If I do get a laptop and all that, I have to do a number of things. First of all, I have to get some replacement signups uploaded on my channel, and I'll explain I'm only going to just say it nicely. Due to Travis' behavior lately, or not, you know what I mean. Travis Scrampton's little issue that he did like a while back. Of course, I'm going to replace Travis. I'm more than likely thinking about taking out his drivers that he's got from that team. More than likely, because that would save up. That would give us a lot of space, and then I'll have to put the rules out. Because on the replacements, I'll say this. If you have not signed up, if you already have drivers, unless you've come and talked to me, which I know William Brock has already talked to me about one of his drivers that he wants to put in the truck series, which I was okay with. So, yeah, which I okayed it. So, and that's exactly what I did. My God, I've rushed. I got. So, yeah. But of course, it's only going to be for those that miss signups. So, and that's when I give people chances. So yeah. So that's gonna be one. So that's gonna be an interesting plan as far as who that person will be as far as replacing him in the replacement signups. Because to be honest with you guys, who's his drivers? Okay, works for me because if you aren't aware, Kyle, I'm waiting for a car that Bulldog is making for Chloe Erickson. But to answer your question, Tom, it was in the truck series. It was Jake Butchie, Ashley Kalikowak. For trucks, if I miss some, I do apologize. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head. I know it was Jake Butchie and Ashley Kalikowak for the truck series. However, I'm going to replace one of them for Joshua Hyatt, so that way Hyatt can make his debut and all that. For Buffalo Wild Wings, it was Damian Charper, Alvar Magnuson for Buffalo Wild Wings that I will need to replace. And then for Busch, or when I rename the series back to the Foster Series, because if you guys are not aware, Busch was only signing a 1-year contract to be the title sponsor of the series before I switch back to the Foster Series next year. Next season, rather. It was Magnuson, Osamu Nakahara, Henderson Cook, himself, The one that's going to be borderline is going to be Damone PJ Williams. That's the one I think is going to be borderline because one, I don't have his car, his custom that Travis had in the game, but two, I don't know if Damone PJ Williams is aware that I have him in my series. So yeah, but yeah, that's the drivers as far as I know. Because I'll probably what I'll do is if if no for Bush, it's only going to go to a driver who's in the Buffalo Wild Wings series as far as that's concerned. Because you have to work your way up. Exception would be if you sign up for Bush, I can get you a Buffalo Wild Wings and a truck ride, just like what Megan Jones was doing to get her rookie experience, just to get experience. Same with Nathan Stapleton. I've been helping him get experience, and I didn't have that problem as far as that's concerned. Q-Man, of course, he's going to let Jordan Anderson drive the 89 this year for Buffalo Wild Wings. You know why? Because Quentin's is in the Bush series, and Jordan Anderson's the other driver that doesn't have a Bush ride. So, oh hi, Mr. William Brock. Speaking of Mr. William Brock, how are you doing, my purple hedgehog? So, well, guess what? We only have we have 3 races to go until the NCAA season starts up. So, so, and of course, you know, so. Oh yeah. Oh, the other thing is, I do like William Brock and Audrey Baranowski's cars in the Pizza X series because I really like the paint schemes. To be honest with you, of course, William Brock is driving the SunTrust colors, and if I'm correct, and William can correct me if I'm wrong, I think Audrey is still going to run the Delta Chevrolet, which is, if you don't know what Delta is, it's like a plane company. So, which I really like those two cars. They were like my favorite cars in the series, in my opinion. Yes, she is. Okay, thank you for confirming that with me. So, the only problem for Chloe Erickson for the Buffalo Wild Wings series, as far as I'm concerned, is I don't know what team she would drive for. Possibly not Synergy Motorsports because not Synergy and World NOS Race or World Sports rather merged at the end of last season. So if you guys never knew that, now you do. I think we merged about the right race weekend in Gateway. I want to say, yeah, I think it was towards mid to late season last year is when we started the merge. So, yeah. And of course, I just want to say this, looking forward to Kyle Langland having a good season in the Pizza X series, same with William Brock and Audra. Looking forward to see how Chloe Erickson does in her second season in the sugar-free car. The sugar-free NOS Energy car. Somebody put something in the chat. So, yeah. I mean, that's something I have to give credits to is Because I forgot to notice. So, yeah. But of course, the only race that, I'm not going to be in is the Clash, unless, I win a pole this year in Hershey's. Because this is the first time my team is in all three series: Tax Layer Trucks, Pizza X Series, and Hershey's Cup Series. First time first time my team is in all three series. That is incredible. Of course, Ricky Cervantes still in his Nissan Titan. If you have not seen the paint scheme, I can send it to you via PM on Hangouts or on Facebook if you are friends with me on Facebook. Um, I'm also got and also Chloe Erickson's car, which I know the only person that has seen Chloe's cars has been Chloe's custom, and that was I think Elijah's seen it, and yeah, so 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 yeah, definitely. Something I'm really looking forward to. Thinking could Chloe Erickson just please make sure you stay inside the top 30 in points to have your wins count, because we've been flirting inside the top 30 in points, last season in our rookie year. And of course, we didn't win rookie year. And of course, it was her first time she was eligible for rookie year. Remember in the Hershey's Cup Series, for those of you that aren't aware, she wasn't eligible for the rookie year in Hershey's because you have to run less than 7 Hershey's Cup Series races. Well, she ran like 10 in season 3 in my place, and she didn't run rookie of the year in the non-charters for season 4. So yeah, just FYI. Oh wow, ooh. So yeah, but yeah, good luck to and of course, John Gilbert missed the freaking signups again. And guess what he's going to say? The first video that comes out that involves the NSRA, I didn't make signups. How's it that I didn't? How's it that you guys got through signups? Well, if you would have gotten notifications from the NSRA and saying why is my Hershey's Cup Series? Well, first of all, you didn't get a charter, number one, and of course Seth and I, ooh, deep 5 bruise, ouch, that's not good for Tulsa. Yeah, and the sentence, you have to get a charter or you have to run either Trucks and Pizza X Series to even guarantee yourself a charter for Hershey's Cup, is the rule. And apparently John Gilbert keeps forgetting that rule. Of course, I always tell him, if you just sign up for Trucks and Pizza X Series, it would make it easier. And I hate to do that to him, but to be honest with you, it's gonna get annoying at some point. It's like, dude, listen to what I say. Because if you say I keep missing Hershey's Cup Series signups, well, it's because one, we do it on Facebook, and two, it makes it easier for us. Because that way, because remember, Hershey's was already done. I mean, all the rides for Hershey's were filled. It was only Trucks and Pizza X Series that we had to fill. So yeah, that's my that's the situation as far as I'm concerned. So, but the other thing I want to mention to you guys is don't forget the bottom five at the end of this season in the Hershey's Cup Series will lose their charters to the top five in the Pizza Hut X Series. So, so that's something. Any new Team Hedgehog members today? Sadly, no. But but if there, but I expect that might change because I heard Michael DeFeo. If you don't know who Michael DeFeo is, he used to be the Gold Hedgehog before Andrew took over. And if Michael DeFeo does return to the Team Hedgehog, he's going to have to change. He's going to have to get a new color. Hedgehog. And also, I forgot to mention this, he still has the birthday hat on. Yeah. I don't know why Michael still has the birthday hat on. I mean, his birthday's not until that's June. He's had it on since June of last year. I hate to say that to you guys. Yeah. Can you imagine having your birthday hat on from June and you haven't taken it off since June of last year? Jeez. Excuse me. Ah, fuck. Why was I going the wrong way? There we go. Oh, man. But yeah. Because, you know, another reason why we miss Michael DeFeo is, and I don't know if you guys are aware about this. Did you know that we used to have, on one of the episodes of the Elijah Gordon Talk Show, funny story, I want to talk about this. Did you know Michael DeFeo and his sister Reagan DeFeo did WWE wrestling on one of the episodes of the Elijah Gordon Talk Show, and it was the best talk show, one of one of the many best talk shows we've ever done. And that was probably one of my favorite talk shows we did. So, if you haven't seen the video, I'll put the link, or you can look through Elijah Gordon's talk shows. It'll say WWE. So, yeah. But, um, I just, want to say this nicely to Elijah. If you're watching this later today, I'll just say this nicely for you and to make sure you and Hannah are doing okay. Hopefully, if Hannah comes around this video, I want to say this to you. I want to wish you a happy Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. If I don't hear back from you between now and then, Hannah, I just want to wish you a happy week, have a good weekend. Hopefully you and Elijah have a great weekend. Can't wait to see what awesome adventures you guys could do this weekend. Of course, Elijah was going to get together with Hannah, so I'm just saying, just getting my speeches out of the way, so that way it's nice, and Elijah will be like, well, thank you, Blue. So, yeah. But yeah, with that all said, uh, I don't know how. I don't know, and I'm just gonna say this nicely to everybody. I don't know how in the world in FARC I finished in the top 15 because my car was badly beat up. We finished 15th, 5 laps down, or finished 13th rather, 5 laps down. And you know, for a team that made its debut, that's like our best finish in FARC ever in our debut. That's like, I mean, we just surprised a lot of people in that race. You know, everybody's saying, "Oh, USA Racing is going to be another Derek Dunning." No, not when we did a hell of a job, got a top 15 through attrition because 22 cars, and we were one of the 22 cars involved in a crash, ended up getting through the wreck. So, yeah, it was just insane. So, yeah. But I can't wait to tell you more about it, you know, Monday. And of course, my next race for FARC, and of course, I won't be running the Bush race because I'm going to miss a few more Bush races due to my commitments in the FARC series. And of course, I haven't seen who's made it into the top 20 for the TM Master Cup Series at Decatur, the one I'm attempting this year. So, yeah. But speaking of that, I think that's going to pretty much conclude episode number 11 of the PCSRA Talk Show. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. If you guys like this video, go ahead, give it a like. If you've not subscribed to my channel and this is the first time you're watching this awesome video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. My goal is also 200 subscribers is my goal, and I can't wait to see that. So tell your friends about the Blue Hedgehog, and also every single member that I have in the description down below. Okay, let's hear the Morgan Shepherd news before I sign off for tonight, because I'm more interested in this. So, but anyway, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter or on Instagram, of course my Instagram is PCSRA Sports 26. Twitter well, first Twitter I created was hockey_USA, but it's probably deleted. So, yeah. Um, any things I forget, you know, for the Monday show, I'll try to get that update to you guys as soon as I can. So, yeah. I want to wish you guys a happy Friday. Hopefully you'll join me later as of this stream today, or in your case tomorrow, for episode number 12 of the PCS race. Okay, you can PM me that tomorrow. So the next time you'll see me will be on Facebook, episode number 12 of Hell's Kitchen All-Stars Reaction, 6:45 Central Standard Time. I will go live on Facebook. 7 o'clock, the show will begin. We'll find out which two chefs will not make it to the Black Jackets and who will lose their opportunity to become the next head chef at Hell's Kitchen Restaurant in Las Vegas, which, little disclaimer, it is opening this year. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Until next time, I've been the Blue Hedgehog, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys.